Right, he's quickly going through a script. Right, drama day. Let's go. He's waited days to put this
Okay,
out
now
there.
I want to do this live stream.
That's not live.
Okay, I want to talk about
rehearsed.
what happened on Tuesday. Obviously, we all seen the video. For those that haven't seen the video, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Fake profile. It's going to put some video that.
I do want to basically say, have I got a copy of it on here?
Of course, you've got a copy of it, Franz. You've probably got 10 fucking copies of it sent to you. Why you fucking can't laughing at you?
Where is it?
Blah blah blah.
Ashamed. I felt guilty and I felt angry, right? Because for me,
hold up.
When I was 20 years old, when that happened to me, I didn't tell a soul. I didn't tell no one, right? I felt ashamed, I felt guilty, and I felt angry, right? Because for me, I felt anger because I never told
Auckland, we
or
both
opened
know
up
there's only
and,
one
or even
person
went
you
to,
stayed
like
with.
I went to the police station, but I never went through with it, right? And so I managed to sort of keep that within myself. Now, I don't like sympathy. I don't like anyone to feel any sort of way for myself. Like I don't want anyone's sympathy, okay?
Yes, you do. That's all you
pretty
ask
much
for.
my journey, right? And so, when that happened, I was like, yeah, I kept it within myself, you know, and it's my story. It's my story to share.
Okay, so before you come to go to tell the whole world, before you started telling your mates around you,
I started to get into
because
recovery
we'd pull your bullshit first. We'd stop the roll before it started.
You know, when you get into recovery, you don't really associate with people who are still in active addiction. And for me, I pretty much in days, that's just what...
Hold up, what's wrong button? Go on that about addiction, bro. You were still fried when I smacked you in the fucking head, you idiot.
You do when you're in recovery, right? You go on your own journey to go and find yourself. Now, when I started doing my great adventure back in 2021, I think it was, in April, so this year, next April will be 6 years that I've been doing my great adventure.
And the messages I've portrayed out about me being fucked off at you is before my great adventure. So you can sod on with whatever bullshit you think it's because you're famous now, bro. You're not. Your actual teeth probably get more mentions than your fucking name.
And, you know, with the good comes the bad, and the bad with the good, and all that sort of stuff. Now, I have seen a lot of comments about...
Yes, you're right. The bad does come with the good. Your bad lies get a good smack in the head.
Things. I'm sort of just going off the bat here. I haven't really got anything sort of structured or planned out.
Oh, fuck, I'll go off a bat with you, bro. You can use a fucking baseball bat to your face, you fucking muppet.
But basically, the attack that happened on Tuesday was that this guy had felt like
This guy... You've said my name a million other times. It's true, bro. And it was an attack. Right? Here we go.
Have lied about my sexual assault. I've always said, you know, it ain't weak to speak. You should always open up and share how you feel. Because when I started to open up and share how I felt, like on a public platform, because I was by myself, right? I was by myself all the time, and I was sharing it to...
No, you weren't. You're living at our fucking house the 2 years before that, crying because Sammy ran off with George.
Public platform, so that helped me heal, right? When I had moved down to Christchurch,
in 2018,
when Emma was pregnant with Wolf, I was performing at this hip hop.
You are always performing, Franz. This is all a fucking show for you.
Thingy-majiggy in town. And I won't mention anything about that. But when I was live...
Paint in the Parks, I think it was called. He was shit scared. He was jumping at every fucking shadow that moved anywhere. Drew's coming to get me.
Streaming, that fella. So I'll quickly go back a few years, right? So I used to know that guy, right?
Let's get everybody confused now with the story of it all, Franz. You should have just kept going with what happened recently.
Be good mates, right? And started doing that, and obviously shared my story. And yeah, I was at this hip hop in a live stream with someone else, and he goes, "Oh, fucking hanging out with that Bundy, you're both you're still in active addiction, and your story about sexual assault is fake." And I read that from a mate, you know, from like an old mate, and so I felt...
No, you read that because it was me, and I'll call it how I fucking see it, bro.
Fucking gutted, bro. Like, why the fuck is an old mate coming into my live stream and saying this shit? So I blocked.
Because everybody needs to know the truth sometimes.
Right? I was like, no, fuck that. I'll fucking send him a private message after my live stream. With me doing social media, I've learnt over time that
people know what kind of lies and how to pull the perfect sob story.
Will sort of throw things into the live stream, into the comments to try and deter your or try and change your energy, or try and change how you're sort of feeling, so you go off in a different path, right? Like, it's
a truthful one, not a bullshit one.
It's a fucking hard thing coming out onto social media and just saying, you know, what's happened with your trauma and stuff like that. Your
trauma, bro. Okay, so apparently you got raped. They took your car off you. You didn't report the car stolen. So if we go down to the post shop, we get the ownership records for it. We can track down who it was who raped you, because the car will still have a live rego.
Look, I'm looking off into the distance because that's how I don't want to look at myself because I'll just get fucking...
No, that's which way he does when he's fucking lying. Sonic.
I'll probably...
Every time he says he's fucking lying.
Looking at these teeth. Before I want to say any more, though, I do want to say this quote that I read the other day, and it's called "Let Them," right? Let them. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Not everyone is meant to understand your journey, your decisions, or your peace. Your life doesn't need everyone's approval. I like that saying.
Well, you can keep that saying to your fucking self, bro, because when you're on social media, the whole world comes to see.
And that's how a lot lately in things, but you know, obviously I do want to talk about this situation. So yeah, so Tuesday happened, I was live streaming, okay, hold on, so yeah, at that hip hop event, there I blocked that fella, and then he private messaged me.
So we've now gone back 4 years, and now we're going back another 4 years, we go forwards 4 years, well, I'm getting real age confused.
Stuff saying like, something about, I can't remember how it went, but he's like, fucking, you're all shit, I'm gonna fucking come down there and shoot you and your fucking missus and fucking all this sort of shit, and I'm just like,
bro, you snitch, why the fuck would you say I
don't
have
know what's
guns
going
for?
on with you, brother, you know, fucking, I said, was something like, I don't know what's going on with you, brother, I hope that you're well.
But you would know what was going on with me if
my
you couldn't be
brother's had
fucking
my
mother.
I don't want to get into that fucking heat. I've gone down a different route with my dude back. He's pulled up to people's houses with guns and shit like that, you know, and I just don't want that in my life, you know.
You fucking snitch.
Especially when he's like acting out like this towards me on a live stream, so I was like, nah, fuck this shit. And
you pussy bitch cunt, snitch.
Especially when someone's coming at me saying that they're gonna come down to, you know, where I am,
snitch.
fucking shoot me and my missus.
Yeah, in broad fucking public, in front of hundreds of fucking people.
Anyway,
fuck, I really hate you too.
I blocked him, and then that was back in 2022. And then in 2025, he sent me some voice messages because I come down here when I hitchhiked down to Invercargill to go and get my car from the bro's place.
Because he couldn't afford to do it himself.
He had sent a message to someone who I knew, and I was like, fuck, he's still... I'd flown down to Christchurch, and at the airport, then I hopped onto the bus, and then he jumped into my live stream. Now, I blocked him on my first page, okay? So this is like my third Facebook page now. So, obviously he wasn't blocked on this page. So, yeah, he'd seen me that I was on the bus and that I was heading to the bus exchange. And then I was like, he's probably not going to come down, you know, but yeah.
I back my shit, you stupid motherfucker. If I said I was coming, I was coming. Other people told you I was on my way. You knew I was on my fucking way. You look like you shat your pants on the live.
Anyway, he fucking turned up to the bus exchange. Now, I had my back to him.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I paused that, gonna go get my son's hand. Go back 10 seconds.
Anyway, he fucking turned up to the bus exchange. Now, I had my back to him. I didn't know he was coming up behind me like I...
Right.
Bullshit.
That's
absolute bullshit, bro.
Right, this is from everyone hating me about the cameraman. This is the cameraman right here. He walked up and tried to give me a hug. I then told him, let's go outside for a chat.
So I'm blind from 20 meters in front of me. I can't quite see, but I did make out a figure coming towards the direction that I was in. And I was on the phone
and
to
who's
a
this
mate,
on the
and
phone?
I turned
Who's
around
this talking right now?
and I went to walk towards the bus. And then all of a sudden, I was pulled from the back of my... Like, he had grabbed my backpack and then flung me down to the ground.
Bullshit, bro. You tried to run, and that's when I grabbed your fucking bag.
So then
I threw you
I
over
am
a
like,
chair.
because I know that he uses like knives and fucking weapons and shit.
Dad.
I'm fucking cool
You snitch.
up in a ball, covering my fucking face because I don't want no fucking blade or knife to come out
Bro, you should have kept them open. I could have knocked your teeth out for free.
my head, you know. And so yeah, so that's why I done that. But I was also in shock too, even though, like,
You
okay,
were
so at the
warned
moment
and you were
I
told.
am going through court stuff, right? I do have bail conditions at the moment, and one of those bail conditions
Is to reside at your mother's house.
Bullshit.
is I can't be violent. If I am violent, then I will be arrested and put into fucking remand or jail or some shit. And that's a story for never. Anyway, so, but my shock, I went into shock and I was like, fuck this shit. And because, yeah, the weapon thing, I was like, fuck, what if he's got a gun on him or some shit like that? So I took off, bro, and I was going, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you, Drew. You know, and I don't know why I said that, but I just said that. We say some pretty fucking out of things when we're in that heat of the moment, right? And so, yeah, so anyway, so said is I should have said something along the lines of,
I'm a fuckwit and I bullshitted, bro. You told me to stay live on the screen, but I didn't. So I had to get someone else to record for me because I didn't want the whole world to see the truth.
I don't know you these days, bro. I don't know you these days, you know? Yeah, so obviously these past few days I have been going through a lot of emotions, anger, embarrassment, anxiety, even forgiving at some point. Like, it's been yesterday, I had a fucking bad memory. I couldn't remember shit. So if you don't remember, 2 years ago I was in a motorbike accident, right? And I got concussed. And it was
King cussed. Only one person on your mind, you fuckwit. But the funny thing is about that motorbike, bro, you fell off doing like 20 Ks.
on the same side where I got, you know, so yesterday I was feeling a little bit fucking forgetful and my memory was kind of shit.
Just like you kind of person you are, bro. People ask me, why do I hate you so? You know what? The reason I hate you the most, bro, is because of the simple fact is I fucking know you, bro. I hate the fact I know you. You're just a fucking waste of space.
Do just want to fucking quickly bless this space, hey? Because we don't know what, no animosity, we don't want no
what the fuck,
fucking
blessings,
negativity,
fuck that, bro.
any of that sort of stuff.
What river are you camping out on, bro? Because you've probably got no friends to stay with.
Since that
Fuck
day,
you.
I've had a
You
lot of people
fucking
reach
ugly
out to
cunt.
me and, you know, sort of ask me, like, fuck, what's his address? You know, we'll sort him
Yep,
out.
Jake Freeman
Because when the
tries
cops
to tell
turned
me
up
to put
that
a hit
day,
out on
they
me.
asked me,
Tried to put a hit out on me for $450. Jake Freeman, you are a cheap motherfucker. If you're going to try to put a hit out on me, bro, at least put more than your benefit on it.
if I wanted to charge him, and I said no, I don't want to charge him. I just want to just fucking be about my day and carry on, you know.
Because if we take it to court, I'll only get community work. And I'm going to argue with the judge that I just did it smacking you in the fucking head.
But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of you guys have reached out to me and said, you know, want me to sort it and all this sort of stuff. And for me personally, I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone.
Alright, so anyway, get to Dan Hooker, bro. I'll meet you at the Bare Knuckles. Fuck, sort it out there, you fucking idiot.